Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to make $150 per day from swing trading. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn all about swing trading, I have an amazing school where I teach people how to trade, how to find stock and opportunity, my strategies, my mindset. It's a one-stop shop for all of your swing trading needs. Check it out. We have a group chat, private live streams, quizzes, lectures. It's absolutely fantastic. And right now, for this week only, you guys can use code HALFOFF, all caps, to get 50% off the course. I've never done a sale this big, so check it out. I'll see you in there. But let's just jump into this here. With swing trading, if you're having the goal of making $150 per day from swing trading, I think it's always smart to have very, very real expectations. And what I mean by this is, if you're funding an account with, let's just say, $100, and your goal is to make $150 per day, I hate to say it, but that won't happen. Starting out with swing trading, you need to have very, very clear and realistic goals. I think that this is super important. And the reason why is because if let's just say you have $100 in your account, you're going to be trading stocks that are very, very risky because you're going to be trying to have high risk, high reward plays. You're not going to be choosing quality stocks. You're going to be choosing these risky quantity stocks. So in my opinion, have very, very realistic expectations, realistic goals with trading here. So let's talk about some of the stocks that I trade and kind of my process and my strategies looking at them here. So one of the stocks here that we traded this past week and that we're currently in on is actually Google. You know, I think we all know Google. Google is one of the largest social media, or not social media, one of the largest technology companies in the United States. And what do we notice here? We have this beautiful, beautiful upward trend, as well as you guys see the red line. This red line represents something called the 200-day moving average line. We have the 200-day moving average line, and then we have the blue one, which is the 90-day moving average line. Now, in my opinion, I always think it's smart to keep your strategies MISS, M-I-S-S. Make it simple, stupid. For me, I don't like to overcomplicate my charting, my strategies. If I can keep it as basic and as simple as I can, I'm going to be more successful because I'm going to understand the stock a lot more. On top of that, it's going to be a little easier to change and alter as the market changes. Just like the stock market changes, your strategies will change over time. So having a very, very basic strategy is a very, very easy way to alter it as the market changes here. So looking at it here, one of the reasons we took a trade on Google is one, it had this great upward trend. As we zoom out, you guys can see that it's had this great upward trend. On top of that, as we zoom in here, it's hit this red line here and the blue line as support several times, right? It hits it once, even twice, 3 times in the past. And then recently, what we did is we took a trade near and around this 132 mark. Hopping in here, setting our stop loss just below it. And you guys can see that this stock rallied up well over 14%. Now, what we did here is do something called a trailing stop loss. So what you do is as the stock goes up, you move your stop loss up. So we understood that there was going to be a small amount of resistance here. And what I was expecting it to do is break above it, curl down, tap the 90 and rally up. And the reason why is because as we look back at previous history, it hit that 200, curls up, taps it, and rallies up. So we did have that very similar situation go on right here. And this is what caused the stock to skyrocket up. Now, you might be saying, Carter, how do you make $150 per day? Well, so for me and my strategies, I think $150 per day is a very, very realistic goal, especially with my account size. And I've been doing this 6 years full time. This is all I do as a trader. So what I seek out is these quality picks. So stocks that have a ton of upward pressure, that have sold off down to levels of support, and that are very, very undervalued on the RSI. You guys can see it was trading for 25 on the RSI. The last time it was trading for that was near and around, you know, this spot here where it hit that 200-day moving average line. So I think that's super important here to understand. Now, you might be saying, well, Carter, yeah, it's easier said than done, you know, with this stock already, you know, looking at it now. But how do you, like, what how does it look before, getting buying pressure? So this is a stock that we threw on our watch list. It's ICHR. Very similar situation. It has that great upward trend that have sold off down to a level of support. Now the support we're hoping for is two. We're hoping for price support. So you guys can see that in the past, it's hit that price near and around $36 and got a buying pressure up to 46, as well as the 90-day moving average line. So you guys can see that that blue line here is another support for the stock. So my prediction here, my kind of mindset going into this here was hopping in here at 37. Now, when we do that, we're going to set our stop loss just below it here at about 35, and then our target price back up here. So we're going to be risking about $1 to possibly make, let's go about here, to possibly make about $5 a share. With this type of risk and reward, you could be virtually wrong, three or four times and still make money on these types of trades. So this is an example of how it would look like before doing that move. I think it's always smart, though, if you're just starting out here, is to paper trade and to learn as much as you can. You guys can see that I don't like to overcomplicate my indicators. I have 3 indicators. I have the 90, 200, and the RSI lines, and you can add more. Some people like the MACD indicator. Some people like boiler bands. Some people like the ATR. Some people like a variety of things here. So I think it's smart, guys. Do your research, paper trade, learn as much as you can, invest in that education, and just start that process of learning. You got to treat it like a job if that's kind of your goal with trading. If you're looking to make $150 a day, that's gonna be a serious amount of money over the course of a year. So you need to invest in that education and just start that process of learning. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, by all means ask in the comments. And if you guys want to learn more about trading, I highly recommend checking out my swing trading school, where we have private live streams where we talk about stock and opportunity. We have group chats where we ask questions, voice concerns, as well as one little thing here before I go. If you're having trouble documenting your journey with trading, check out this. This is Mastering the Swing, a Trader's Journal. You guys can see that this is a super, super awesome journal, because what it is, is you can track the stocks, you can track your performance, your price, your risk and reward, your setup, your stop loss, your mindset going in the trade breakdown, comments and notes, errors, setup. You can describe it. It's absolutely fantastic. So check it out. I highly recommend it, guys, and we'll see you guys later. I'll put the link to the journal down below so you guys can check it out. But see you guys.